avocado's not ripe yet or too costly, I have the solution with this immune boosting vegetable. Today we're gonna make a wonderful broccoli spread using only the ingredients I have in my kitchen. And stay tuned to the end to learn about the amazing benefits of broccoli. Hey, it's Kyle from Kyle's Creations, here to make simple and healthy recipes for everyday living. If you're new now and you love to get cooking and enjoy making wonderful healthy appetizers, click that subscribe button right now and stay tuned for this next video. Right here I have some green scallions from last night's dinner, an extra bunch of those. I always have parsley laying around, and I have some wonderful homemade labneh, and this is a thick yogurt once the milk is boiled and cooled down, and then adding some unsweetened yogurt to it, and then we're gonna let that strain covered overnight with some salt and let that strain and harden, and then you got some wonderful thick labneh. And the rest of my ingredients here, I just have capers, some salt, I have some za'atar and extra virgin olive oil, and this is a very simple recipe. Children can make this. It is a wonderful dip to have with pita bread. It's just an all-around great dish, especially if you have leftover vegetables. You just add it to this spread, and this is practically like cream cheese. So if you can't find labneh or you don't want to make it yourself, you can always use some sour cream, creme fraiche, or you can even use yogurt. So right now I have broccoli right here, and I just need a little bit more, so we're going to take some florets off here. So I'm just going to trim that. That's a good amount. Just going to break them up. Just separate them from the stem so you don't create a mess. That's going in my pot with the rest. So heat on medium high, and I have some hot water already here. Just pour it right over. And blanching means we're just gonna boil it for a few minutes. It's gonna turn bright green from the chlorophyll, and this is an easy way to roast it. So we're gonna blanch it, roast it in the oven really quickly, and that's it. Combine everything together at the end. So I have 2 pieces of wonderful sourdough bread. I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil on that. There we go. And this is going in our oven too. Just watch it because it burns. Just gonna pop that in. There we go. Alright, look at that. 1 or 2 minutes later, you have to boil the water. It's going to, of course, take about 3 to 4 minutes or 5 minutes. And now we're going to pour that in a colander, run some ice water, run some cold water over it. You don't have to use any ice water. Make this really quick and simple. Alright, and then drain that excess water. Okay, perfect. Now it's going here in my pot, and now we're going to add the rest of the ingredients, starting with the scallions. So keep the rubber band on, and we're just going to chop that. Move that. I'm going to use a little bit of the green, the light green, okay, and we're just going to give this a quick chop. Okay, it's going the same pan as the broccoli, and 3 garlic cloves. Just remove the ends. No chopping with this, we're just going to crush it with a knife. Drop that in. Now I'm going to add some salt to it, just a little bit, and a little extra virgin olive oil, doesn't hurt. Just give this a toss. Alright, now it's going in my oven. So we got it on 425, and it's on the middle rack, and we're just going to roast that for some color. Alright. This is ready. Look at that. Chef hands. I don't feel it. It's right there. Okay, this is still very hot. I'll let that cool down for just a little bit. Alright, since we're on a time constraint, I'm just gonna quickly blitz this. A little bit more. There we go. Let this cool off, and I'm gonna add it to this small bowl right here. Scoop out everything. Now we're gonna add about half a cup to 3/4 of labneh. Chop some parsley. We'll do about, let's say, 1.5 tablespoons. Okay, add the parsley. I'm gonna add some capers. Add 1 tablespoon of capers. I'm just gonna press it with my knife. So these are drained. These are rinsed and drained capers to remove the salt. Give that a rough chop. Touch of olive oil just to mix that together. About 1.5 teaspoons of za'atar. And we're gonna go in with lime zest. So and now we're just going to mix this together. All of that wonderful creamy goodness. Now you're going to take some toasted sourdough. I'm just going to add some on top. Just look at that spread. Definitely want this end to end. Nothing goes to waste. Look at that. All right, that's one. Add it to the middle. Creamy spread. And add a little bit of olive oil to the center. Touch more za'atar. And you could take the bread now. Right here. Like that. Perfect. All right. We're gonna try this right now. I'm gonna dip it right in the center. Let's try its bite. That is probably the most delicious and simple dip I've ever made. Beautifully balanced together. I taste the creaminess from the labneh, and the zestiness of the lime comes through next. And I taste all the wonderful notes, the hint of garlic, the hint of these scallions. This is such a wonderful, easy dish. I'm about to finish this whole thing. I mean, guys, this is a foolproof way to make an easy appetizer. You're having friends over, or you just want a quick lunch or a midnight snack. It is an all-purpose recipe. You can use it to pair with soups. You can have this with pita. If you're going to the beach, you can have this as a wonderful dip to bring. Guys, this is so delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I have one more video that reminds me, I have one more video that is a wonderful addition to this dip. It is a mushroom on toast. I teach you how to make a vegetarian style mushroom on toast with some wonderful cheese over it. You guys are gonna love that video, and stay tuned for my next episode. So broccoli has a lot of immune boosting properties. It's high in potassium, zinc, phosphorus, and it aids in digestion and also helps lower blood glucose levels due to the fiber. So 1 cup of broccoli has as much as vitamin C as 1 cup of orange juice.